lovers, welcome to the first edition of Abu Aziz Football Ramble. My name is Abu Aziz Abolaji, ex-player of Julius Berger Football Club, ex-player of Eyimba International Football Club, ex-player of Rangers International Football Club of Enugu, and ex-player of Warri Wolves International. On this episode, I will be discussing 5 crucial points in the match against Manchester City versus Arsenal over the weekend. Stay tuned. You're welcome back. You're still on to Abu Aziz Football Ramble with Abu Aziz. One of the most important points in the match between Manchester City versus Arsenal happened to be Arsenal losing possession in the game too much. Immediately the game started, Arsenal kept on losing possession against a team like Man City, and that would surely hurt you because a Manchester City side happened to be a team that wants you to lose the ball to them so that they can capitalize on those mistakes you've been making, and that was what Arsenal kept on doing. Players like Dani Ceballos, Tierney, Granit Xhaka, they kept on losing the ball, and that gave the Manchester City side a lot of opportunity to use against the Arsenal side. It happened against Liverpool. When Arsenal played against Liverpool, Arsenal kept on losing the ball, which gave the Liverpool side the chance to score those goals they scored against Arsenal. Arsenal needed to do more by keeping the ball to themselves. That would have given Arsenal enough chance to use the ball to attack the Manchester City side. A player like Aubameyang would have had enough chance to score goals yesterday, but when the midfielders were not keeping the ball and they kept on losing the ball against a Manchester City side, I think it is a very, very huge disadvantage against the Arsenal side. That would have given Arsenal a very, very big chance to win the game yesterday, but it is so unfortunate that they kept on losing the ball. Each time the Arsenal side capitalized by keeping the ball and attacking the Manchester City side, they come out with a very, very good chance or a shot on target. Another crucial point that I noticed in the game between Manchester City versus Arsenal happened to be one deficiency that Arsenal had in the game. If you're playing in a 3-4-3 formation, it means the wing backs would have to play as a midfielder. Not every given opportunity, the Arsenal wing backs play like a defender, making it look like a 5-2-3 formation. That has actually been giving opponents opportunity to attack Arsenal the more, and it isn't supposed to be like that. A player like Bukayo Saka plays that role efficiently. He plays it so well, but it is so unfortunate that a player like Bellerin plays the 3-4-3 formation more of his right fullback, which isn't supposed to be like that. He is supposed to join the midfielders regularly and attack the opponent immediately they are coming to attack the Arsenal side. So most times it leaves the midfield for just Granit Xhaka and Ceballos, and it is very, very unfortunate because the field is a very, very big field. So if you're playing a 3-4-3 formation, the wing backs need to join the midfield immediately so that they can win the ball immediately and give to the strikers to deliver. Number 3 points happen to be, this goes to Manchester City. They had all the opportunities in the world yesterday to capitalize against the Arsenal's inefficiency in the midfield yesterday because they had all the openings. Unfortunately, they couldn't utilize their chances. Sterling had opportunities to score more goals yesterday, but he couldn't. Unfortunately, a player like Kun Aguero was just coming back from injury, so he wasn't fit enough to be able to utilize those chances. Another problem Manchester City had in that game happened to be they needed a Kevin De Bruyne killer pass, a master pass, a free pass, a goal-scoring pass. Unfortunately, they were just knocking the ball around. They were not giving that penetrative pass that would make a team win a match or win points. They really missed a player like Kevin De Bruyne yesterday and a fully fit Kun Aguero. That actually affected them because if Arsenal had utilized their changes or they made their changes earlier, the Arsenal team would have equalized that game yesterday. So I think Manchester City, they miss Kevin De Bruyne so much yesterday. My fourth point in this match happens to be Arsenal playing Willian as a false nine in that game. Many Arsenal fans found that formation very, very bad and not good enough. But in a football team, if a very, very good football player should be very, very effective in at least 4-5 positions. Mikel Arteta had a game plan yesterday, and the game plan was to play Willian as a false nine so as to create openings for Aubameyang and Pepe. Unfortunately, it couldn't work, and there was no way that pattern would have worked because the midfield happened to be the problem for Arsenal yesterday. The Arsenal side were not coordinated keeping the ball. All Arsenal needed to do yesterday was to choke the midfield with Saka coming in, Bellerin coming in to support Granit Xhaka and Ceballos in the midfield. When they get the ball, they can open wide so as to create openings for Aubameyang or Nicolas Pepe. By then, William would have dropped to the middle to support the midfielders. That would have given space for Aubameyang and Nicolas Pepe to make those penetrative runs inside. But unfortunately, the midfielders were not keeping the ball at all. And if you're not keeping the ball, you keep on losing the ball. It makes all the three-man attack drop back to start looking for the ball, which happened to be a very, very unfortunate one for the Arsenal side yesterday. Arsenal needed to keep the ball more yesterday. It was actually a very, very good game plan, but it wasn't well executed. If the Arsenal side kept the ball, passed the ball well, and when they are supposed to pass the ball, that would have been a very, very good game plan yesterday. But it was so unfortunate that the side couldn't even string 10 good passes. If you notice and you watched the match very, very well, you would have noticed each time Saka takes the ball to attack the Manchester City side, he wins a foul or he gets to the box. That happened to be what Arteta wanted for the game, but it was so unfortunate that the Arsenal side couldn't coordinate their midfield well, and that affected the Arsenal side. My last point in the match between Manchester City versus Arsenal happened to be the last changes Mikel Arteta made, bringing on Nketiah for Nicolas Pepe. I think if Arsenal really wanted that match, at that period, Manchester City already removed Sergio Aguero, bringing in a midfielder, Gundogan, to fortify the Manchester City midfield. All Arsenal needed to do in that game was to take off a central defender and bring in Nketiah. Nketiah will be on the field, he will be on the right or on the left, while Nicolas Pepe would also be on the field. Using Nketiah, Nicolas Pepe, Aubameyang and Lacazette would have given Arsenal another chance to at least win that game. Bringing in Pep Partey and Ceballos to choke the midfield would have given Arsenal another edge to at least have a very, very big advantage up front, because there was nothing to defend anymore in that match. So Arsenal needed to just fortify the attack, and that would have been better if Nketiah was coming on for a central defender. Nicolas Pepe would be on the right, Aubameyang would be on the left, Nketiah and Lacazette up front with the two midfielders, which happened to be Partey and Ceballos. That would have been a very, very good one for us now. But unfortunately, I think Mikel Arteta was scared not to concede more goals. But I felt like Arsenal had nothing to lose anymore, because the match was just 7-8 minutes to go. So why are you scared to make those changes? These are the changes that make a coach a great coach. Look at Jose Mourinho, for instance. He makes changes like that and he gets his result. I don't see any reason to be scared to make those changes. We have come to the end of this episode. These are my 5 important points in the match between Manchester City versus Arsenal that I feel if Arsenal had implemented those chances, they might have had a very, very big edge against the Manchester City side. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like, retweet, share and follow on all my social media pages that would be displayed below this video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next episode. Bye.